First of all, I want to thank everybody who came out to Trojan Arena tonight. They really helped us just build the want to win. I don't know if our players could have wanted it anymore, but in the moment it felt like we wanted to play well for the people here, so thank you. Can't say enough about the team. We are playing better and better. I'm so grateful for this opportunity in postseason to be in the WNIT, because it would have been a shame to end it the way we ended in the Sun Belt Conference tournament. We have this opportunity moving forward, and the players are taking advantage of it. They're in here shooting extra. They're all eyes and all attention are on becoming better teammates. So many things are working well in our program right now, and I'm just glad for this opportunity. Sticks Hollings with 30 points and 10 rebounds tonight led the way, but so many players did well. From bench players to starters, they followed the game plan. The game plan, we wanted to keep getting to the goal and keep going and don't stop until somebody stops you. And I don't know how many layups we got, but Shalana Wagner, even Nia Daniels, they were all being aggressive to get to the goal. And then not only follow the game plan, but we had to adjust the game plan. When their post player came out, I think scored 13 points in a row, and the players made an adjustment, and especially in the second half, and stopped that or slowed it down. So I'm just proud of them for many things.
Coach, elephant in the room, first ever postseason victory for Troy women's basketball in program history. Just talk about what that means. I mean, you've been with this program for so long, and now you're able to get the long-awaited first win.
Yes, thank you. So it's harder than people think. First of all, in a one-bid conference to make it to postseason play, because you have to win the Sun Belt tournament to win it. No matter how many games you win, no matter how many championships you win in the regular season, you have to win the tournament to get the NCAA tournament, right? And then if you don't do that, I mean, just last year, as good as we were last year, we didn't win the tournament and we didn't get postseason play. So this year we're very thankful to be in the postseason play. But walk into the arena tonight, coming back up here, I almost got a little sad. I had to shake it off because those memories came flooding back from how well we played in a WNIT game against UAB. And then last year we played in the WNIT here against Alabama. And we played so well, we played so hard, and the arena was, we had so many great fans here, but we didn't win. Like, they came down to the last second shots. And it was almost painful to think about that, and I had to really shake it off and just say, hey, new team, new opportunity. And boy, this team just really made the best of this opportunity.
And Coach, you mentioned obviously Sticks Hollings. We obviously saw what happened in the Sun Belt tournament, and we saw just she was willing the team, from start to finish, and obviously the team came up short. But now she kind of gets like a redemption story because all that work, a career high in points, and it comes out with a win. Just talk about what her mentality was like after that loss and going into this win.
Well, I'm really proud of her. I mean, I think it hurt Sticks in a different way. She came back with tears in her eyes many days, even though she would come in here, get a few hundred extra shots up with her position coach, Coach Graff. She kind of a couple times did it with tears in her eyes. She was really hurt over that, but she was able to put her new goals into place, which was the opportunity we had in front of us, which was the WNIT tournament.
And Coach, you talked about the rebounding game, but the one thing in specific was fast break points. You guys outdid them 19-1. Obviously you guys were quick in transition. Just talk about how you guys were kind of able to will the pace for this.
Yeah, so it was Coach Graff's game plan, and part of our game plan was to really drive the ball. We thought maybe a weakness might have been them committing their hips and stopping the ball in transition. And Shalana Wagner went to town with it. I don't know how many layups she got herself, but it was a lot. And not just her, even Nia Daniel, who was smooth from her shot, she still, when it was time to put the ball on the floor and be aggressive, she did as well.
And Coach, now this improves your record to 4-0 when you guys shoot over 50%. I mean, it's hard to beat a Troy team that leads the nation in rebounds, but when you guys are shooting that high, it's virtually unstoppable. Just talk about how you guys were able to get things flowing, especially in that third quarter.
Well, in the third quarter, we had to get some stops because their post player had dominated us in the first quarter, really. But after we started getting stops, we had been running the whole game, so it made our running look better. And then we kind of loosened up because the score wasn't so close, and started kind of not showing out, but kind of having fun with it and just playing loose like Troy basketball, like we want to do.
And Coach, we know now, obviously, right after the game, we found out where we're playing next, and we're going to be on the road on Friday. So, obviously, that wasn't the original plan. But what kind of adjustments do you make now? I mean, you guys are going to go to North Carolina, and you guys are going to go into the Super 16.
Yeah, there again, we would have loved the game to have been here. I've watched some film on them. They are very big and physical, a very good basketball team. We would have loved to have had them in Trojan Arena. but that's not the draw we got. So we're a team about making the most of the opportunities that's in front of us. We've got to, in a very short turnaround, get a great game plan. That's what the coaches have got to do. The players have got to get a turnaround in their, get their legs back under them, hydrate, all those things that need to happen. We got to go get some logistics worked out, whether we're driving it or flying it. And we just need to be efficient with our time and stay in the right mind frame, which is we only want to represent Troy University with this national championship in the WNIT, and that starts with winning this next game.